It's your boy Stretch Bands in this bitch. You dig? You already know. Hey, all I gotta say is niggas been grinding. Y'all ain't expect the back to back and another one just like this. But hey, that's how it be like. First off, shout out everybody that's been supporting lately. Shout out everybody that's just making this shit go up. And then you see this right here? Nigga. If you haven't subscribed or if you don't have a YouTube channel, subscribe to the video. Subscribe. I said subscribe to the video. I'm done. Subscribe to the channel. Trying to go up. That's the most you can do for a nigga. Just like the video and subscribe. That's all I ask for. But today we got story time. First time we went to the strip club. You dig? Me and the homies. This was probably like shit. I say we was like 19, 20. And the best way to explain this, okay. I don't know. I say it like this. This is the most I can say. Little leeway. You dig? Y'all know the difference between the West Coast and the East Coast at the end of the day. And it's just, I'm not saying the East Coast is harder than the West Coast, but everybody knows people in the East Coast are more aggressive, especially the way that they're talking all this shit. You're probably like, why are you saying this? Nigga, you're gonna understand at the end of the story and all this other shit. But we in the East Coast, hanging out with bro now. Like my day ones, you dig? Shout out the homies, they watching this shit. But we went to go see his fam, his kinfolk, you dig? But we stayed out there for like probably like I say like a week or something. As soon as we touch in, we over here smoking with the nigga granny. She making the best food. Shout out to her. That's the homie. You dig? I fuck with all the homies family. They already know what it is over them. But we outside. We doing all this just normal stuff. Just, you feel me? Like people think smoking is not normal. To us, back then, nigga, we were stoners. I mean, I still am, but I don't know about the homies like that. But we just smoking, and then few days go by, and then it hits one of the days. I think it's like the day before, a couple of days before we were about to leave. And nigga, all we see is this nigga uncle. He hop out the room. This nigga pull out. I think it was like 2 or 3. It was 2 Don Julio bottles. It was the blue one, which oh my god, that shit had a nigga sauce, nigga. That shit. And then I think they had the brown one. I forgot what else we had. It was just hard ass liquor. Niggas was over there getting faded than a hoe. Faded than a hoe. Faded than a hoe.
Faded in a hole. Faded in a hole. Faded in a hole. Faded in a hole. Faded in a hole.
No, but you feel me? Niggas was getting faded. It was fun. Whatever. And then after that, then his uncle's like, come with me. We leave, we get out, get in the car, and then this nigga tell us where we're going, and then we know we going to the booty club. Niggas like, oh! We about to go crazy because it's like, nigga, we some young niggas, and I'm gonna just keep it real like this. From my experience with strip clubs, it's just, I don't got no problem with it. I don't got no problem with the people that work there. I just got the problem with like the people that go there. Like some of the niggas, like there's some real niggas that's really gonna spend and just keep it pushing. Just, oh, this is her occupation. But some of the niggas in there are weird, nigga. These niggas be falling in love with these bitches, trying to save these hoes and all this other shit. But hey, that's the game, nigga. At the end of the day, all right. But we pull up. We just driving around. We pull up to the strip club, and it's just like this shit. We're out. Like I said, we in the East Coast, but we in like a grimy part. It looks grimy as fuck because I'm not used to like seeing like our grimy on the West Coast compared to the East Coast grimy is just like 2 different things. I'm not saying it's grimier, but it's just like how shit looks from one side to the other. It'd be different. But at the end of the day, we go in, and then all 3 of us, nigga, we get a nice little hundo of ones and all this shit. Niggas think they a little rich now, you dig? But we get the little hundreds or whatever, and then we don't even get started like throwing money at the bitches or whatever. We look around, the bitches that are the strippers, like one, she's like 5'9", none but a beer belly with a gut. She got ass, but the bitch got a gut. You feel me? The motherfucker was hanging. But at the end of the day, it's like, hey, She make her money up in there. We was just looking at her. Niggas was playing pool, just getting drunk and all that, talking all that shit. And then the first thing that I peep is out the corner of my eye. This is what you got to be aware of. Like, people don't understand. When you're outside, you really need to be aware of your fucking surroundings, because you never know who the fuck looking at you or whatever, or what kind of weird energies around you. I look over to the right. There's this old nigga. He's probably like in his 30s. This nigga's looking at us pissed the fuck off. We have $100 each in our pocket. This nigga looking at us getting mad. I don't know if he's a regular and he just don't spend and he don't get the luxury that we were getting. But the nigga's getting, I could see the animosity in the nigga eyes. He mean mugging niggas all night. And I'm like, this shit's kind of awkward. Like, that's the shit. I don't know. I don't know why niggas be play hating up in the motherfucking club, but that's some dork shit. But we keep on, we play the pool or whatever, and then the homie number one, he's like, oh, let's go over there to go to the stripper or whatever. And then me and homie number two were like, all right, bet, let's go. We slide over. Then that same one that I was talking was still dancing, and then she had probably like 5-10 minutes left. Niggas wasn't trying to throw money on her. No disrespect to baby, but she was not looking like that. But niggas held the hundo. Then this one thick ass bitch, ass built like this, nigga. You feel me? Bitch ass was humongous. She Meg the Stallion, you dig? But the bitch was like 5'10", hella ass. She had titties. She was tattooed and all this other shit. I was like, all right. So niggas like, all right, let's go throw some cash now that they got a good stripper or whatever. We go over there. And then niggas fucking it up. I'm not gonna lie, this is my first time, so niggas is going crazy. Niggas just throwing one, smacking her on her ass and all this other shit. The bitch is going ballistic. I'm not gonna lie. The bitch had the yats on her. You feel me? But the homie, I forgot which homie it was. I don't know if it was homie number one or homie number. No, it was homie number two. Homie number two. Like, we're all taking the ass, and I'm not gonna sit here like all of us can handle this shit, but me and homie number one was handling better than the homie number two. When homie number two got over, shorty put the ass on him, but she hit this nigga with the meanest motherfucking. She hit this nigga, hit stick with the ass. Bow! This nigga went back a little bit. He said, "Oh shit!" But you gotta understand, all three of us are like, okay, well, two of us. One nigga's like, he's skinny fat, but two of us are just skinny. Like, we're some skinny niggas. So I don't expect to fucking keep control with this bitch with that thing on her. Bitch like 300 pounds motherfucking thing, nigga. You feel me? But at the end of the day, she was throwing that motherfucker. We over here throwing dollars over there, having fun. And then, you know how niggas be talking. When you talking with your homies, we over here, we're just talking shit. And then when somebody slips out their mouth. I think it was homie one. Homie one and homie two are talking. And then we're laughing. And then somebody says, bitch. The whole motherfucking energy in that motherfucker changed, nigga. I'm telling you, nigga said, bitch, the stripper looking around like this. Who are you calling a bitch? We all backed up, nigga. I got like $60 in my hands. I was ready to throw some more. And then I seen that shit. I was like, nah, I seen the energy was off. We all just started looking at her. And then she was looking at us. We threw a couple more dollars, put that shit in our pocket, nigga. And then we went to the motherfucking, we went back to playing pool. I'm not gonna lie. And then, like I said, the same niggas on the right, they're looking at us, same animosity, but even worse. Like, niggas is just hate. I hate niggas that be hating because they broke. Like, that shit just be so fucking stupid. But we keep on, we chilling or whatever. And then the homie's uncle, he has a homeboy that he has run errands or whatever do for him. You feel me? But he keeps on pulling up. He's from the rack. So this nigga, he keep on going back and forth. He over talking shit with all of us and all that. And we're like, all right. And then he's like, oh, you want to go to the car and go drink and smoke, whatever. We're like, bet. We go to the car. This nigga got this white beezy, and this bitch is over here talking about so. She arguing with a nigga. You know how it would be when a nigga don't want a bitch, and then she really want him, and he just be trying to shrug the bitch off. That's really what it was. And then he gonna ask me. I'm faded as fuck. I didn't even peep this because the homies told me this. He was like, "Hey, bro, you want my bitch?" I was like, "No, thank you. I'm good, bro." Drunk as hell, nigga. I'm faded in the motherfucker. I said that shit, but it was funny as fuck, nigga. It's the whole night was just crazy as fuck. Like it went by so fast but so slow. Like so much shit happened. It felt like a fucking movie, like some shit in a TV show. But it's not even the end. That's the end of that one. And shout out the homie. Shout out the homie. Shout out his family. You dig? You know who the fuck he is. We had an excellent time out there. I'm finna go back out there. You dig? But all right, that was the first time we went to the strip club. Second time we go to the strip club, I'm with homie number two. Homie number one was the one with the family and all that shit. Homie number two is my other day one. You feel me? My right hand. You dig? But we go to the motherfucking. This homie hit me like this. Bro hit me. He said, "Hey, whoop de whoop," because we was hanging out with one of my little sisters, not my blood sister, but you feel me, one of my little sisters, and then her homegirl early on that day. And then they had us drinking hot ass Henny, driving around everywhere. These niggas she went to the motherfucking store to go get some new shoes because she a stripper or whatever. Respect to her, shout out to homegirl. But nigga, later on that night, homie hit me. He's like, "Hey bro, you trying to hit the strip club? The homegirl said they want us to slide." I'm like, "Bet." I'm getting ready or whatever. And then our other homie, that he don't be doing shit like that, he hit me up. Bro, this weak ass fucking phone died. Like I was saying, the homie hit me up. We'll call him the square homie. He's not a square, but feel me? He lived the square life. The square homie, he hit me. He's like, "Oh, you still gonna hit the gym?" Because it was at a time this nigga was trying to get me in the gym, get a nigga right, pause, and feel me? Just being some real homie shit. So I'm like, "Bet. Finna hit the gym, then I'm finna hit the strip club." I hit the gym. I didn't know we're doing legs that day. We do legs, and my legs are just tore the fuck up, nigga. My motherfucking, my thighs, my whole fucking calves and everything. I'm just shaking all that shit. And then I go back to the crib. Homie number one, he picked me up. We go to the strip club. As soon as we walk in, it's like, the first time I'm thinking like, remember when I said when you walk in, you got to be aware of your surroundings and just peep all the people around you. And then remember, like I said, you had that one weird nigga trying to play a hate. All right, so this is the second time we're in the city. We're in Springs. You feel me? We're in the city, and at the end of the day, we go to the strip club and then when we go to the strip club, we're chilling or whatever. And then these two thick ass black beezies pull up. One sit on him, one sit on me. Bro, when I tell you this bitch was like 350 straight ass, I'm not saying she fat. She had just straight ass. That's all her weight is, just into her ass. I don't know if it was a BBL or what, nigga. But she sat down on him, sat down on me. Me and this nigga look at each other and say the same shit. Like, damn, these bitches are sitting on the niggas. Like it should be comfortable if you sitting on me. Bitch sitting on my dick and my balls, and it feel like that shit's in my stomach. I'm like, oh, I'm ready to throw up because I'm just from the gym. And it's even worse, my legs is shaking. So I'm thinking this bitch think I'm about to just bust or some shit. I'm like this. Because I was like, oh shit. I'm from the motherfucking, I just got back from the gym. I told the bitch that and all that. She's like, all right. And then they start getting mad at us because we didn't want to spend no money on them. But it's just like, you're not what we want at the end of the day. And that's a lot of shit. Strippers be getting a lot of mad when you don't want to have a dance for them and all that shit, and you don't choose them. They be really angry. I don't know why, but hey, that's life, nigga. And then this old ass auntie, this old ass hyena, she walk over and she's over here trying to butter her nigga. She say, "Hey, how you doing?" She's like, "Oh, you want a private dance in the back?" I'm like, "Nah, I'm good. I got a girlfriend." Because me and the homie were live. He was like, "The homegirl, that's my little sister." He said that was his girlfriend. And then the stripper homegirl, I said, "That's my girlfriend." And then, you know what this bitch is gonna tell me? I got a girlfriend too. I said, I don't know. She hit me with I wasn't expecting that bitch to say that shit. It low-key threw me the fuck off. But that shit happened. And then she just walked away after a nigga wasn't choosing. And then, like I said, watching niggas from the right, we're sitting right in front of this tech nerd nigga. I don't know. He's super square. Nigga with some glasses, with a suit and all this shit. This nigga is like aggressively holding the strippers like hostage and shit, trying to get their numbers, spending hella money, and it's just like, shit like that makes me not want to be addicted to the strip club because, nigga, that shit looked fucking crazy. Like, I don't know. Just that whole situation, just strip clubs in general, changed my perception on niggas and bitches. Opened my mind up to a lot of shit, but hey, man, that's how it fucking be. That's how it be. You live and learn at the end of the day. But hey, this is just a short little story time. I'm finna be dropping some more content. Shout out to everybody that's liked, subscribed, whoever support me. Shouts me out to anybody else. Shout out to you, real shit. Hey, and my nigga Samson said I need to hit 200 subscribers before this motherfucking month ends. So let's get to 200. I'm not gonna drop this video probably until the last day of the month, but hey, that's still enough time. I'm at 196. Give me the 200. Shout out to everybody, and let's go.
I don't fuck with niggas no more because you know they out of pocket. And get my thumbs a rest because I'm having trouble counting. But I tell them I'ma come and look in their eyes and see they doubting. But most of them ain't bout it.